He's a officer with state trooper.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah.
Probably because the stream's going to you now.
Mm-mm. Different camera.
Mm.
Totally different camera.
Dang, you broke it.
I think I did. No, we're there.
Are we?
Yeah. Let me see what's going on with the Facebook stream.
Did you really just say with the Facebooks?
Facebook stream. They did a big update. No, it's working.
Just can't see it on that screen.
No, can't seem to see us.
That's good that they've been hearing us talk about random shit that has nothing to do with the show.
Yeah. Yay, buffering. Dan Dillon. Hello, Dan Dillon.
Are we gonna actually do a show? You can stare at your phone.
I'm actually trying to figure out if this stream.
Show me your phone, so it's clearly streaming.
I
There-
know,
there are
but he
comments
said
in
he
chat.
said yay buffering, so I was trying to see if it was still having issues, and trying to watch our stream, and make sure it was working. I didn't want to be that guy. Also, got to get the comment chat singer. Hey, let me try YouTube. Wonder if it's having. I mean, if it's streaming it, it's having issues. I don't want to. My mother.
I saw.
Well, let's see here. Hopefully, Trey can tell us if we're having any issues. I know that the YouNow is working because it's on different camera system. And Phil Switz. No. Evil Morty.
I'm just gonna call him the one true Morty.
He is the one true Morty.
He might be.
We have a problem, sir.
No, we're gonna have a problem in like 6 months when there's no new episodes.
There it goes. Stream's working there now. At least should be. Yeah, it is on my end. So, all right, cool. Well, hey guys, welcome to One Up DS, One Up Weekend Live. My name's Toa.
I'm Jamil.
And for those of you who, well, I guess if you don't know, Wednesday we did a YouNow live, which we are also now on YouNow.
How would they know they're you now on Wednesday?
No, I was just I don't know. We actually had some people watch us that knew us evidently. Anyways, and I did a video for this, but we cut up the best part. And all I'm gonna say is, This is Jamil's today. To do whatever he pleases with.
I already told you. It wasn't recorded. Didn't happen.
I know it didn't happen, but an inside joke for those who did actually see it.
Yeah, they would have to have seen it to actually,
Right.
you know.
Absolutely. Ah, much better. All right. Well, cool. Wonder if all my chats are working. Yeah, it is. Cool. Sweet. Got my 2 chats working there. Wonder who that actually is. Still haven't gotten Facebook. Oh, well. So, if you're having stream problems with the Facebook feed, you can go to the YouTube, you know,
You can go
where
to the
it
YouTubes.
is. So, but either way. So we do a weekly show. If you enjoyed it before, it's called One Up Weekend Live. We are website oneupds.com. Go check it out if you haven't done that. We talk everything from games to comic books to everything adult comedy. So FYI, viewer discretion is advised. We don't get naked or nothing. Never going to happen. Now, if we get a beautiful woman in here who wants to go, whatever, I don't care. But we talk about anything and everything, and we curse and we say stuff that some people may find offensive. And if he is, there's a little button on the top right hand of your screen. It looks like a red X. Go ahead and click that for me. Unless you're on an Apple, then it should be a red circle.
Either way, click the red thing on the top right to go away.
Right. Or switch channels.
Hey, you know, don't go away mad. Just go away.
He says, much better yet. ... Yet. Well, the idea, actually, I'm going to establish another system at some point. Those 2 right there are going to be configured. The one on the right is going to be configured for a studio. One on the left is going to be configured for any additional streaming we do. So, the 2 computers I have down there.
Ah.
Yep. So, so you are worthy to lift the hammer.
Always was. Me and Cap.
Oh, Cap made it shake.
No.
And then
Cap picked it up in the comic books.
Well, yeah, I know. But as far as the movie goes, he made it shake, and it was horrible.
Yeah, the movie makes Tony Stark likable.
Yes, Mark, we are offensive. Shocked, I say. Shocked.
I don't find this offensive. Fuck y'all.
We're not offensive.
Eat a dick. Not offensive. Bite. Not offensive.
A post. My lab is coming together. Good. I actually saw some pictures of your early stuff, so I can't wait to actually see it when you're done completely. That's gonna be kind of awesome. So,
30 minutes for this week.
work.
Okay, Rihanna.
I thought about doing that, but
That's been the joke of the day because the song came on in my car. I made a joke earlier online, and now I just made another one.
work. Well, I mean. No, today I actually got off work at 7 something this morning. Came home, slept till about 3. Got up, watched the SNL from last night
I haven't seen it. I heard it was funny.
with Jay-Z. Yeah, it's actually really good. Their version of Jeff Sessions as is great because it's that Tom Hanks from. Gen A, I run a Forrest Gump. They do a Forrest Gump track to it, and it's super hilarious. And so she pops up. He's like, "Hello, Mr. Trump." And, "Oh my God, Jeff, where did you come from? I'm always here for you." And it's just like he's like, "Sit in my lap. You're all that's left out of all my." And he starts listing all the names of people he's fired or has left,
Fired.
and almost the entire
9 months.
department of the people who got him elected, the people who started with him are all gone. So
Look, they served their purpose. They have sacrificed for the Dark Overlord. What do you fire? 7 people? 7 Horcruxes? Guess what? Lord Voldemort.
yeah, well,
I don't know. I mean, he's fired. I'm sure it's been like more than 7.
I'm sure it has. I don't know. I find it hilarious. So I don't know. The SNL was really good. Now the Jay-Z concert was a little weird because I haven't heard any of his stuff in a long time.
Yeah, he did have a new album come out like 3 months ago.
Yeah, and so he had a guy, and I was watching. So the first concert he was doing, he had a guy back there waving a flag around the entire time, right? Not I didn't know what nationality it was from, but you could tell the guy was getting tired, right? Because he kept switching hands, right? And then Jay-Z would turn around and start rapping towards him, and he'd look at him like, and it's not like a little dinky flag; it's a big flag he's waving around.
Look, he knew what his job was going to that shit. His job was to wave that
Waved a flag. And so that's all he did was wave that flag around.
What color was the flag?
Green, red, and white, but it didn't. It had a symbol in the middle. I didn't recognize it. It was moving. I wasn't paying attention. I was actually looking at it because he had this camo border wall around him. He was wearing the Kevin Kaepernick 7 jersey, and then he had the other dude that had the longest dreads I've ever seen, if anybody ever have.
Oh, the song was probably Bam with Damian Marley, so it was probably a Jamaican flag.
Probably.
I haven't watched it yet. So.
But they were touching the back of his heels, and I just could not stop watching these dreads. I was like, man, just the amount of time, effort.
Well, when you're Bob Marley's child.
That's Bob Marley's child?
Damian Marley?
I didn't know his name until I didn't put 2 and 2 together.
Well,
damn.
Yeah. One of his children.
He's never cut his hair since he was born.
I don't know. Possibly. Hi, Winter.
Hey, Winter. We should get Winter on the show. You just want to touch his heels. I did not want to touch his heels. But it was weird. I had a friend of mine growing up, and you had him, but you had dreads. But he had dreads, and his never really got longer than like 2 or 3 inches. But I'd say 2 or 3, more like 4 inches. But either which way, it was a lot of maintenance that he had to do for it. Like he was spending hundreds of dollars on, I guess, beeswax and other things to clean it. And it's like, man, dude. It's like, why would you have it? He's like, I like him. I was like, cool.
I like him too.
6 months later, he was broke, and he cut him off.
I had mine for damn near a decade and just got bored. Like, huh?
Do you miss him?
Sometimes, and then I just remember summer in Texas, and I go, no, I'm good. Bald is nice. Bald does not mean sweaty fucking scalp.
Jealous of the dreads. I am jealous of the dreads. I am.
They're useful as weapons.
My hair doesn't grow down; it grows up. I'm like, it grows out like a little Jewish kid, up and curly. I mean, granted, back in like the 70s, I would have had a great fro.
A Jew fro.
And I am not Jewish. Well, I am.
It's only called okay, Frankie.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. What?
I don't know.
Oh, but
you should stop focusing on you now and keep talking.
No, I was looking at his 500 megabit.
Yeah, that's his speed off his cellular.
I know. That's what I was looking at. Just reading it. We have, I don't know, I could sweat there, and I don't know, icicles there. What's the topic? I don't know. We haven't really decided. When we did our thing Wednesday, we recorded it, and I hadn't had a chance to actually. I started the editing process, but I couldn't finish it because it just work got in the way. But we had talked about Rocket Man. We had talked about the hurricanes. We had talked about
like the Miami Hurricanes. I remember talking about the Miami Hurricanes. I don't talk college football. What the fuck are you talking about? Like Elton John songs? You're talking about Elton John songs?
Sure, let's talk about Elton John songs.
Don't get me wrong, Rocket Man's a good song. I mean, can't knock that. It's Elton fucking John.
No, we were talking about North Korea. We were talking about how we're gonna,
It's been 4 days. I may forget.
I know, right? Everything kind of got tossed up in the last 4 days. I haven't really been following. Like my phone goes off every 10 seconds with something from CNN or Twitter, or I'm just like, boop, swipe. I don't care. I really don't. I'm sleeping right now.
You're still sleeping in the Trump presidency. You must pay attention to everything he does. Otherwise, he can win. None of us want that.
Oh, I fixed it. You're a little late. You already won. You're talking about the other stuff. We talked about the healthcare, which got blocked. Woo. We talked about all kinds of stuff. But we did to record and try to put them together, and my fault. I didn't get it edited and put together in time. And then we tested out a new app that we're working with. We're actually streaming through that as well. It's called YouNow, which
So if you'd like to see a much smaller square version of the show, you can go to YouNow and look up What Up DS, and we're right there live, and we're number 32 on the board hashtag.
31 now.
Excuse the fuck out of me. 30 fucking one on the board hashtag.
Man, what is with you? You were much happier on Wednesday. That's because we went to Porter's. We got to show off his shotgun. That's why he was so much happier.
I'm usually happier when I hold a gun in your hands.
Well, my firearms are over there. Go ahead. If it makes you feel better.
It's not the same as mine.
Would you like to hold the shield for a while? I mean, it makes you happy all the time.
Yeah, Marvel fucked that up for me.
Not that shield. Did they just bring him back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They followed shitty storyline with shitty resolution of storyline.
North Korea is generally a frightening situation. It absolutely is a frightening situation. I completely 100% agree. But sorry. You did. Your face was white with smoke, and either Mortal Kombat or a White Walker appeared. Call you, yeah, that's right. News of, yeah. So, other than that, we were just testing out that program. It was actually a lot of fun. We went from
26.
like 26 to 4th in an hour. But we had
shows you how bored motherfuckers are on the internet. Because we have no boobs.
right. We
There are
had
no boobs on this show.
no.
If you're here for boobs, sorry. Got nothing for you. Still not.
Best I got.
That's horrible. Sorry for that. Up, we dropped down 32 now. So you grab your boobs. We dropped down 32. Well done.
Picture Mike. You're down here and your chin again. Nobody can hear you when you talk. Your chin doesn't talk.
My chin, in fact, does talk. I learned from Bruce Campbell.
I watched his Hikers Guide to the Galaxy the other day.
The chin does all the work.
Now, I've been scouring YouTube for some. You just punished the audience. I did. I'm so sorry, audience. It's random.
Could be worse. I could punish them like the Punisher does.
Insert joke dog JPEG.
Bad crowd. Sit.
No, it's just I'm waiting for Thor. So waiting for Thor. We were supposed to have a guest on tonight, but unfortunately, he is not available just yet. But we will have him.
Stuff happened. It
Yeah,
happens.
Hopefully, we'll have him next week. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Nudge, nudge, even.
Nudge, nudge. What do you have? What has your week been like?
Work. Pretty much it.
You've had so many random posts. I figure you had something.
I randomly go off on stuff. I don't remember it later. That's how I get it out of my head. If I don't
No,
go off on
that's
it.
fine. No, it's, I wake up. I woke up was it yesterday morning to 32 missed messages, and I pull it up, and like 16 of them, 17 of them were you and update. And sometimes you do because you do the little like choruses from like songs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so you've done that, or people have commented to that. So it will
Wow.
pop back up. So I just go through one. All right, read that one. Read that one. Read that one. Read that one. No, Dave, don't be sorry, man. It's completely okay. You're just moved. You just moved. There's no sweat in that one, man.
Oh, wait. I helped him move yesterday. That's
Oh. Is he at a house or an apartment or?
Apartment. He's like right up the street from me now.
Sweet. So, I have a new game for you to check out. It's called Cutout.
Is it where I make cardboard people and shoot them with darts?
No, my Gene and my brother actually are playing it right now, and I was playing it before you got here. So you start off, it's kind of like the Mad Max vehicles with machine guns on it and stuff like that, and you can custom build as you level, you earn new guns, new armors, and you can tear it down completely and rebuild a new vehicle, and you drive around and just shoot other cars, and it's multiplayer, free to play. And it's not bad. It's actually a lot of fun. It reminds me of World of Warships if it was on land with trucks and like the
So not World of Warship at all. It sounds like whatever that damn game was that me and Trey used to play all the goddamn time on the Xbox. Not Flat Out or I don't remember. It was a while. I never had a sequel.
It's a lot of fun actually. I played it for a couple of minutes and Auto Assault. Yeah, actually, yeah, exactly.
Well, Auto Assault was one of the ones we played on PC, but I was talking about the one on the Xbox.
I never played that one on Xbox. Flat Out, I did. It reminds me, actually, of anything. It reminds me of Twisted Metal. That's actually what it reminds me of. Except you don't have special abilities like your car can turn into a tornado. That kind of thing.
That is a special ability.
Well, I mean, that's one of the things that Twisted Metal 2 is like the best of the best as far as I'm concerned, as far as the Twisted Metal sagas. And they had the Indy car that his special ability was a tornado, and you turn into a tornado, and you threw cars across the map and destroyed them and stuff like that. That or you get the clown, and that was always creepy. Even more now than ever because of it.
No, not Carmageddon. Carmageddon's hard to forget, Trey.
I haven't played Carmageddon.
You never played Carmageddon?
Well,
that may be before your time.
Before my time. It's not that far off from you guys.
Carmageddon was like late 90s.
I was playing games.
No, not Interstate anything. God damn it. You're just gonna name off every random racing game you ever bought, aren't you, Trey?
Yep, that game has been doing great. But yeah, you should check it out. It's called Cutout. It's free to play right now through Steam if you have PC to play it. It's a lot of fun actually. So the first vehicle I got came with two mounted roof machine guns and then they gave me a howitzer, which you can only equip that one howitzer gun because it's so heavy, of course. So I put it on the back of my truck. It has very limited range where it shoots, so I just parked in a mountain and blew people up. That was fun. And I got bored and started putting machine guns. Actually, you can rotate them. You can put them under the car, on the side of the car. Like, you have a lot of building ability. And then as you could scrap your stuff and then make new parts or whatever. So I haven't gotten that far along in it, but I figure you guys should check it out. Y'all would probably enjoy the hell out of it. It's in its beta form right now.
Yeah, I'm checking for gaming history, too. Because the game is stuck in my head. And it's not Auto Assault, because Auto Assault was PC.
I remember Auto Assault.
Yeah, Auto Assault was fun.
Yeah. So.
Full Auto.
Oh, Full Auto. Yeah, I remember that game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Didn't they came in with a they came out with a PS4 version of that. It wasn't as good. I remember Full Auto. I think actually I have that somewhere. My favorite game back in the day at the old school PS1 game was Demolition Derby. I don't know if you ever played that.
I don't remember.
You literally just got into a big racing arena and with other players and bashed each other to death. It was great. I enjoyed the hell out of that game.
My name's Bill Tench. This is my partner, Holden Forger. We're from the Federal Bureau of Investigation's Behavioral Science Unit.
Nope.
Is that the game?
No, that's someone's intro. That's the game.
The Xbox 360's dry spell of new games has finally ended with the release of Sega's highly anticipated Full Auto.
Yeah.
Combination of racing and car combat.
Yeah. Slow motion part. I remember that. Yeah.
We were dicks.
Well, why not?
There's no doubt that Full Auto is an Xbox 360 game. Colors are vibrant, cars reflect the environment, and impressive lighting and particle effects can be seen everywhere. The only problem is that those effects can get in the way of the gameplay, preventing you from seeing what's ahead.
That was the point.
While this helps add to the chaos, sometimes it just gets frustrating.
That was the point. You had to decide if it was worth losing your vision.
Sega has stressed that Full Auto's environments were going to be completely indestructible, and clearly they weren't lying.
Damn.
Yeah, Full Auto was the shit.
I wonder if it's on PC now.
I don't think it was ever on PC.
You're encouraged to destroy things to keep your electrometer full.
But no, Full Auto was awesome. That was disturbingly fun.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll have
just-
to maybe fix it. Maybe if it's I'm gonna have to rebuy. You know,
I might.
Maybe if
I might rebuy it because it was kind of awesome.
you still have your 360.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I still have a 360 somewhere here. Well, as soon as I get the back room done, my father-in-law had major surgery. Most of his bowel was, stretched, rearranged, reattached, and
I read about that in the Punisher issue. It was
yeah,
not an
that was
actual
one of your
surgery.
posts.
Yeah.
It's actually, I was like, why did I think of it that way? Yeah, that's right. It was one of your posts. No. The Punisher redecorated.
So one of my favorite stories.
So the back room's been put on hold. And then,
Understandable. If you
as
just
soon as it
have-
gets done, that front room over here turns into the game room, and then I have everything from an original Nintendo going in there to the PS4, and eventually Xbox One, and of course I will have a PC hooked up to it with Steam as well. Well, I'll have my Steam Link
yeah.
actually put into that room, so that I can play on the big screen when I'm really, really bored. But other than that, just gotta wait on that.
What? No TurboGrafx 16?
Hmm?
No TurboGrafx 16? Original Splatterhouse, bitch.
No, but there's a Commodore 64 USB plug-in system they came out with.
Not the same.
I still want to get it.
Whatever.
I have to let my kids play the games that
They're
you know,
gonna hate them
They will not.
because they've played other games.
They play Pac-Man. They love Pac-Man.
Pac-Man's universal. Most other shit was just bad. Like, would you really want to go from playing like the Amazing Spider-Man game that came out recently to the Spider-Man on fucking Atari 2600? Big
My-
blocky ass Spider-Man trying to swing across buildings.
Webs look like little sperms.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
These blocky ass sperms.
Man,
Did you try to dodge?
Remind me of
Green-
Dave Chappelle. Ooh.
Did you try to dodge fucking Green Goblin popping his head out of windows? What the fuck was that game? God damn it!
And then I saw the preview for the Red Dead 2, which looks like we're going back to Life of Crime.
Looks like it's a prequel. You're not playing the same character, but it's a prequel to what happened.
I
in-
thought I heard his voice somewhere in there, though. That's
I'm
what's
sure he's in the game somewhere because it's definitely a prequel because one of the main villains is one of the main characters in the trailer is one of the main villains. Butch.
that guy he kills in the beginning, right?
Well, yeah,
the one
Butch.
in the fort.
Mhm.
Yeah. Commodore 64 love. Yeah, they came out with a USB attachable to your TV. Looks like an old school keyboard too. Big old honking, bulky mofo. So, auto age standoff. Looks like it's kind of on Steam. Check out Cutout if you get a chance. Like I said, it's free to play. Go play that while you're watching the show if you get bored, and tell me what you think. So we gotta get him back on here. There's so many movies that we haven't gotten the Trey approval from yet.
I'm good because when I was over there, that motherfucker was watching Battleship. I hate your ass. Like, you and your love of trash ass fucking movies, man. Like,
This is coming from the man who is a king of like
yeah, but
B and C horror movies.
I watched them, but I don't claim that they're good.
Fair
I-
enough.
I don't lie to myself. I accept that I like some shitty fucking movies. And I even tell people, hey, I got a shitty movie. You want to watch it with me? How shitty is it? It's called Trailer Park of Horror.
So
There's someone who gets deep fried and turned into jerky. That's one of the kills in the movie.
sounds good. My alarm to wake up for work.
So you just get up and start dancing.
I do. Despacito.
See, I just changed mine to Rage Against the Machine, so I just get up and start looking for a baseball bat to hit somebody with. That's how I get ready for work.
Man,
My dog's like, oh, shit. She's ready to go.
your cat's somewhere looking, going, not again, not again.
Fucking flashbacks. God damn it.
Yeah, it should be called Cutoff.
Like what Lorena Bobbitt did to John.
Wow, that's a throwback.
That's what she did while driving. Yeah.
Yahtzee.
Ha. Fuck you, bitch. Ha.
Threw it out the window.
She did.
I know. I just forgot about all that stuff.
Oh, you're watching Transformers. You have fun with that shit. I haven't watched the Transformers movie in a while.
Well, the original Transformers I can still watch.
so the original cartoon?
Well, the original cartoon, yeah, I can still watch that. But like the original movie, I can watch. You know, because it wasn't bad. It wasn't 100% bad. The second movie, okay, but once you get into was it the Last Night or whatever it was that
Last Night was the most recent one.
the recent one that
Dark Side of the Moon.
I couldn't finish that. It would not end. Like
Here's a clue. I ain't watch it. Like, and after the Dinobot fiasco of the last movie, and that shit never ended, I was just like, I'm good. That's for someone else. I'm gonna go watch some shitty horror movies. I'm okay.
Battleship.
That is not a shitty horror movie. That's just a shitty movie.
Okay, Transformers or Battlefield Earth.
The monastery where I don't have to watch TV, a vow of celibacy and television celibacy, because I don't want to watch either one of them shits.
One or the other. Come on.
I don't like these options, man. These are some shit ass options. The fuck is this shit? You can watch Transformers Last Night or Battlefield Earth. I can just turn that shit off. That is always an option. Watch the original cartoon the other night. Well, good for you. You watched something decent-ish.
Yeah, I like the original cartoon. I like the
I
original
said
cartoon
decent-ish.
soundtrack. I have that somewhere.
Of course.
Back when I had CDs.
You know they do this thing where they put these CDs online.
I know. Well, I used to have it. Somewhere. I don't remember where it was.
If I had CDs for all the songs I have, I'd have no space at all. Ugh, fine, Transformers. At least the effects will be better. Jesus.
The
I might hate them, but the effects will
Look,
be
at least the
better.
Transformers has something original, something you grew up with that you can relate to in some form or fashion.
That's part of what makes it worse.
Battlefield Earth is great for drinking, Trey says.
That is the only movie in the history of all the movies my giant movie-loving ass has ever watched that I have walked out and gotten a refund from at theater. Like, I've never walked out of a movie before in my life except for Battlefield fucking Earth. Because that movie was shit. And it took a whole 20 minutes for me to go, nope, I'm not finishing this piece of shit. I want my money back.
You got it.
Damn right. Damn.
How far were you into the movie before you walked out?
20 minutes.
Just 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
That includes trailers? Or is that 20 minutes from the movie
20
starting?
minutes from the movie itself starting.
Ah.
Not just trailers. I mean 20 minutes from when the credits rolled.
Have you actually ever seen that entire movie through and through?
No. I have no urge to go back.
I'm just curious.
I cannot see it improving from the shit-ass start that it had. Like, oh.
Well, if you ever abduct Jamil and you wish to torture him, first get some really heavy-duty chains, strap him down to a chair, and turn on Battlefield Earth, and then you gotta get the little, Clockwork Orange eyeball things that don't let you close your eyelids.
Oh, don't even bother. I'm going to soak it in because I'm going to use that internal rage to snap those chains and beat the dog shit out of you. Don't even bother with the whole eye thing to hold up. No, I'm going to sit there and soak that shit in. As soon as I wake up, it's like, oh, we're doing this. Cool. Rage. Oh, bad plot writing. Oh, God. Forrest Whitaker trying to act like an alien.
What's funny is I don't think Forrest Whitaker was the worst actor in that movie.
No, that was clearly Travolta.
Not even.
Look, I got as far as
the main
those three
human
motherfuckers.
character was the worst. I can't remember his name.
I left.
I remember he was a sniper in Saving Private Ryan. That's the only movie I've ever actually.
That's a goddamn shame because he was good in Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, it was. That's the only movie I remember him actually in. But he wasn't a main character. He was, of course, a sub character who said awesome prayers and then shot you.
Well, that's what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Go ahead, kidnap me. Make me watch that. You will find my limits of pain tolerance are high, and my vengeance as well. Sweet, sweet vengeance.
When this gets over, Trey, I'll find it and shoot you a message with it because maybe it's cut off something
Cut
else.
off on Google is sad. I bet it is. pockets.
Cut off. That's horrible.
That's like 20 years old.
Damn, we're old.
Speak for yourself. I'm vintage.
What? You're
Vintage, motherfucker. Old implies old. I'm vintage, Jamil.
Well, I'll have
That's
somebody,
what Michael Cole would call it.
I'll have
He'd call it
somebody come
vintage
by,
Jamil.
and appraise you at some point. You're missing some original parts here.
Well played. Well, motherfucking played.
You like that one?
Can't even get mad at that one. I was like, it's pretty good. I gave him the opening. That fits. That fits quite well, actually.
I'm sorry. I feel bad about it now.
Why? That shit was good. I'm gonna need you to stop, sir. Yeah, that shit was 1993.
Oh, Lord.
I was still in
Almost-
high school.
Almost 30 years.
Well, almost 25.
Oh, 25, yeah.
Either way, I was still in high school.
Jeez.
Trey, however, was a grown ass man. He had not yet tapped into the open force.
Leaving that one alone.
Have you seen Trey?
Not in a while, no.
Well, it's longer and grayer.
Mm.
He looks like Odin.
We'll get him an eye patch.
He had an eye patch and he had allergies on the West Coast and he looked like Odin.
Right. He had the eye patch thing where he had to put it on every once in a while. I remember that.
And that's
Right.
that's where Odin started.
Yeah.
Because he had the eye patch. He's like,
Oh, you'll find this hilarious. So we went the other night for the family because they had scouts and stuff came home, and for the first time in like 2 months, we went out to eat to dinner. Right, we went to Olive Garden of all places, and so Jessica wanted said okay, and we're sitting there, and their forks are tridents, right, 3-prong forks. My brother lifts it up and goes, "Hey, look, Olive Garden got it right. Why can't DC?" And out of nowhere, somebody like 2 tables back goes, "Yes!"
so I heard good news and then to follow up with not so better news. It's just confusing.
Cross out. Maybe it was cross out and I was saying cut out. I'm sorry. It may be cross out. And I may
Is
have
cross out a free game? That involves driving?
it may have been crossed out and I may have said cut out. I apologize. That's my bad. No, it's cross out sounds right. I've only been playing it for 10 minutes before we got here, so I didn't pay attention. I just hit download because my brother's like, get this game. All right, click free play, whatever. It's in beta. Cool. If I like it, I might buy it. If it doesn't come in beta, I don't play it. And I'm just waiting for October 10th because that's when Ghost Recon Wildlands goes into the PvP mode. And I'm actually very excited about that one because it opens up the assassin.
Yes, Trey.
And it's in my history.
That
Cool.
helps.
Yeah, research.
Cross out something like what you're doing, and it's in your history.
Cool. Then that's how it is me.
And I'm not old. He's seasoned well. What are you, a fucking cast iron skillet, bitch?
Does your woman oil you up before she
Oh.
puts you away?
Why would you go there?
Because it's what you do to a cast iron skillet.
I understand that, but now he's gonna respond.
This is the closest thing to getting Trey on the show as I can get. And for those on you now who are going, who the hell are they talking to? Go to our other stream. OneUpDS.com is our website. Check it out. We got streams on YouTube and on Facebook and Twitch all simultaneously.
We are flooding the internet with our images. We are sorry.
And now you now. And if once I find another one, I may throw us on another one. Why not?
Surprised you don't have us on Instagram Live, bitch.
This actually, you know,
Oh my God!
you now goes to Instagram Live now. We just I haven't set that up yet because I still tested it. I want to make sure it worked before I did this because I'd hate for us to be streaming and then it can't handle both of them yet. So that's why the other PCs are going to be up to date and good to go, and I'm going to have multiples going. Like this is, I got to get a new desk tower system to hold all this stuff. I really need to get a producer to start coming here and work with us. So
That might help.
yeah, I was trying to get Hunter to do a show. So Hunter and his 3 friends do this whole debate thing, right? And we were having the debate the other night. I actually got on Skype with them. What?
That's you.
That's me.
You caused that.
You know, lunch.
You did that.
I like. He's like, that's all you, bro.
I knew it was coming. I was like, yeah, there's gonna be a comment.
Yeah, well. So, yeah. But what was I
That's what
saying?
you were saying. The
Yeah,
show
he
where
was
they
doing
debate.
a whole debate thing with
His friends.
his friends on Skype, and they do it all the time. And I always hear them, and they talk about random things from school to politics and and so they started getting into a conversation about abortion. You know, whether it was something that was a woman's right to choose, or if it wasn't right, if it wasn't fair. And so Hunter came out and asked some questions, and we gave our opinion. And then suddenly I asked, "Hey, they want to debate with you." And I went, "Cool." So I got on Skype, and for like 3 hours we had debate. And his friend Jacob, who wants to be a lawyer when he grows up. That's like, he loves arguments. He loves doing that stuff. So he's like, a lawyer seems my best fit. And he loves doing the law. And I was like, "You're gonna be a defendant, or you're gonna be a prosecutor?" And he's like, "Well, probably a defendant." And I was like, prosecutor.
Oh.
And I said, "Oh, well, you're never gonna make any money." He's like, "What?" I was like, "Prosecutors don't really make money unless you have a huge trial, kind of
And
thing."
even then, you still don't make huge money.
Right. But I was like, "All right, let's have a debate." So we talked for 3 hours, and we got done. They were really happy with the debate, and they said it was a lot of fun. I was like, "You guys should do this on a show. You 3 should sit down at a table and actually do these little debates. You guys can make little shows. We'll edit them for you. We'll broadcast them for you. I think this would be something cool for you guys." Everybody's on board but Hunter. Because the moment he's like, "I got to be on camera," he's like, "No, I'm good." I'm just like, "Man, really? You're that scared? Okay, I'll put a bag over your head, We'll put the Power Ranger helmet on you. Of course, it's going to give the wrong idea that, Power Rangers either for or against abortion. It would be kind of awkward, and I'm pretty sure we're going to get sued. So,
You enjoy getting sued by Saban.
do what? Yeah, Saban. Oh. But I still think they should do it. But, whatever. I'm happy with the studio right now. I mean, it's not done. I've had to put everything on hold because usually I get new artwork at every show, and my wall would be totally full. But I'm missing artwork. I'm missing an entire box of artwork, and I don't know where it is.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's probably out in the shed or out in the garage or something. I've got all my soundproofing gear right there. Haven't put that up yet because I need to build a new
Door.
sound booth. Well, not just a new door. I got to replace the door. I plan to replace it with like some double French doors or something that I can actually see through. Let light in. Because right now I have all these blackouts, so it's pretty dark in here all the time. Do you even have anybody watching us on Facebook anymore?
Negative, Ghost Rider. Pattern is not full.
Oh, yeah. Well. Oh, well.
What?
Oh, no, Trey's comment is just, they got me. That was funny. Mixer or Mixer and Ustream. Jamil always knows when it's coming. He's
I
an
am.
attentive and considerate lover.
I am. I don't know how the fuck Trey knows that, but I am.
See, that makes me always wonder, if it was you and Trey, who would be on top? You. Okay, well, you sure? I mean, all-knowing
clearly
father
the bottom
Odin
bitch.
might not like that. Slam his staff down.
Pretty sure if he slammed his staff down, he would not be ready for a fight.
Or not. I don't know. I don't judge. Maybe he likes that kind of thing.
I don't know.
Ready to go. I don't claim to get in all of my friends' personal lives that far.
I still remember at the old studio, there was and I got to find the clip because I got to put it on. I got to put it up there. There's a portion of the show when we're sitting there, we're all talking, and it's me, Code, Trey, Jamil. I don't think Bat was there. Well, maybe Bat was there. I don't know. You and Trey are sitting next to each other. All I know is that you just do this. You look down, you look up, and you look at Trey, and he's got his hand on your thigh. And it's in the middle of a totally different conversation, but it killed it because his hand's on your thigh, and he's cupping your leg, and you're just like, wait, what's going on? Nothing? He kept moving his arm away.
It's okay. He did it to you too.
Jessa said we spoon.
He's Little Spoon.
San Francisco. That's what he yelled out.
God, you go to one gaming convention and share a hotel room with someone, or was that a motel? I don't know. It was a shitty ass room.
You like his staff, Jamil. You know it.
No, I don't. Your staff is not my preference.
I don't understand this love-hate relationship between you two. I really don't.
What? We're friends. I love him to death.
Yeah,
I
I
just
know.
don't love him to death.
Hashtag I love him to death. Hashtag I really do.
Hashtag shitty taste in movies.
Hey, what's going on, Tim?
Hashtag this bitch likes fucking Battleship.
And Transformers and Iron Eagle and
Iron Sky.
Iron Sky. That's what it was. Iron Eagle's actually I watched the other day.
That's a shit movie too.
It was no, actually, so my TV was on regular television and it was on like channel 27 or whatever it was. It was the old station that was watching a bunch of old movies or whatever, and it got
Iron
stuck,
Eagle
and
7.
I had to literally go up and unplug it because it wouldn't. It just froze.
What was it on?
It was watching Iron Eagle, so I ended up having to watch like 10 minutes of it. It's not a back in the day. It wasn't a bad movie.
Yes, it was.
It's like watching Hot Shots from back in the day.
Except for Hot Shots was trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Iron Eagle was trying to be serious. They were serious when they saw that. That was a serious, dramatic action script.
Hey, John.
They were going for a serious mode there. Not comedy, as in Hot Shots.
It was
Part 2.
Part Dukes. Gummy bears, sprinkles on the hands for the fight. That was the part I was like, really?
That was the part.
That was the part. Well, that was the beginning. Other than
What's up, John?
the funniest part of that entire movie to me was when the girl was sitting at the monastery and all the guys were trying to do tricks or whatever to get her attention. That was the only funny part for me that entire movie. That and the backflip into the bed.
Wait, you don't do that?
No, I don't really backflip into my bed. Do you?
I'm neither going to confirm nor deny this. I am going to say that there was an episode of Spin City with Michael J. Fox. I believe it's one of the first ones where he manages to flip into the bed while disrobing and tossing his jeans,
Oh yeah.
and I can do that.
It's like, oh, we're going? Ha
He does a front flip.
Yep.
Yeah, I fixed that. I remember
He does a front
He
flip?
does a front flip. Yeah.
And when
God,
he
I need to find that.
and when he
show.
rolls off the bed, he is out of his pants. He's just like, and I'm like, I cannot get that. Gotta learn that one.
you
Yep.
can you still do it?
Probably not now. There's a boot now.
Gets
Just
hung up
all
on your knee. Ah!
Crash. Vintage Jamil can't do that.
I'm gonna take you to that trading show that's on PBS all the time and get you appraised. Well, he's lost mobility in his years. We should constantly keep oiling it up to make sure it stays in good. And then every once in a while, you need to put a primer on and make sure that the black shines through, stays rich, mahogany.
I blame Trey for mahogany.
You look like you're in pain.
No, I'm scratching my nose actually.
Oh, I can never tell because you're like,
Well,
just
yeah,
turn away.
It's because it's not for you to see. It's like, God damn it, face. It's the
What?
same one when we talk about John Cena. Dun, 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 dun.
Da, 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 da.
Yep, there you go.
Da, 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 da. I gotta say it because Trey would get a kick out of that story.
I don't know what story you're talking about. It wasn't recorded.
Don't worry, Vintage Reg can do a lot of things anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
It's
Trey's-
because we did lots of shit before, so we kind of fucked up our ability to do it later in life.
my knees are a prime example of that one. I'm at work, and so my shift, it consists of overnight, but it's a lot of running. Like, there's so much you got to do in a very short amount of time. So I'm constantly, like, moving fast, and I'm trying to run. And my counterpart, her name is Carla, and she's been doing this for about 2 or 3 months or whatever. And she comes in, she's like, "Why are you so tired?" And I'm like, "Man, it's just a lot I got to do." She's like, "Well, I can get it done." I'm like, "How old are you?" And she goes, "I'm 20. I am 14 years older than you. Are you? No. My knees are not even close to yours are probably. Ugh. I'm sitting there and all of a sudden my back started aching when I said that. I was like, oh, my back.
What, like right now?
Yeah, actually. So, of course you're going to be, because she's real quick, but she's also like very stern, right? She doesn't smile like usually. I have to say something awkward to make her laugh. You know, I have to tell her a funny joke or something to get her to kind of lighten up a little bit because she's very like, you know, but you know, she's a hard worker. I gotta give her credit. So when she's there and I'm not, I feel comfortable that my store has not been, you know, destroyed. Because the days that I have replacement guys come in, I come in the next day and I'm like, oh, that's gonna take an hour and a half. That's gonna take 2. That
John's idea of running up the stairs is riding the escalator.
My idea of running upstairs is getting on an elevator.
My idea of running up the stairs is not. Like, no.
We did that for a number of years at Acon back in the day.
Did that for a number of years in my apartment, bitch.
No, there's plenty of video where you attempted to figure out the slide motif and you used what was her name? What was her? Amber? No. The girl that had the helmet on in my house that was special ukulele. Amanda. Y'all threw her downstairs.
I didn't throw her downstairs.
Okay, Adri threw her downstairs.
Adri threw her
down the stairs.
I just videoed that shit and tried to talk them out of it. Being the only sane person in the entire fucking room at that point. Which is not saying much considering how I was in that fucking room. But it's like, you know, that's not going to work in any way, shape, form, or fashion that you think about it, right? Like, the second you push her over the edge in that box, it's going to catch
So there's
that
a
front
video.
stair and flip her ass down
You
that
haven't
shit.
seen it. He lives in an apartment that has, you know,
Okay,
stairs.
first off, it was not my apartment. It was my friend Sam's apartment. Because we were visiting Sam because Sam and Amanda were roommates.
Ah.
And they had been sliding down the fucking stairs on, like clothing bags. And just, this was not the first thing they did. They had, like, had this long-ass plastic sheet, and they were all sliding down the goddamn stairs. It's fucking hilarious. Whatever. And it progressed to a lid from a box, to one of those big-ass plastic tub lids,
Yeah.
to the tub. And I'm sitting there going, this is a bad idea. Of all the ideas we're having, this is the bad one. And sure as shit, they get to the edge, and Amanda starts to scream no, and Adri goes, it's fine, and shoves her ass on the edge. And I'm just like...
And all you see is this one hit the stairs,
And-
fly over, and a flying...
And I'm sitting at the bottom recording this on my phone, and I'm like, fuck, there's a stripper headed towards my leg. I'm going to have to catch her.
And I don't have $1.
I'm not giving that dollar. I know her too well. She owes me money. Or she owed me money. I don't know. Either way, I'm not giving her a damn dollar. I did, however, catch her with my fucking leg before her head hit the goddamn wall.
That's important.
Yeah. And proceeded to go, Adri, why did you just try to kill your best friend? Again. That was apparently a running gag with Adri. You know how when people are driving and they have to hit the brakes or shoot the hand across to hold
Yeah.
the neck? Adri was driving once and she hit the brakes and she, instead of, imagine I'm driving. But
Right.
Adri hits the brake, her hand goes up, over, grabs Amanda by the back of the head and slams it forward.
I remember this.
Yeah. And I'm like,
sorry.
how in the fuck? How the fuck does brace someone for impact turn into nope, bitch? Like, did she owe you money? Was this how you were collecting? Like, I mean, as ways to collect money go, it's not the worst.
Where's my money?
Bitch better have my money.
The remix version. All I want to do is take that video that you have and put the Wilhelm scream in there.
You don't need it. A Madness scream was better. And it wasn't in every goddamn thing.
So this story is particularly for Trey. I wish you were here Wednesday, brother. What did he say?
Thank God she didn't have a bag of glitter with her.
Oh, Jesus. Poof.
Are you going to attempt to tell the story that was not recorded?
Yeah.
I don't know why you're doing it. It's not going to be as funny.
No, it's not, but I still want to tell him because I think he could probably add to it later for you.
I don't know.
No?
Go for it.
The short version of it is, Trey, is that we've always made jokes about Jamil and his penis, right? You know, John Cena, da, 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 da. Somehow it got changed into, and I don't remember how it transpired to this. He called his dick the Thor's hammer, Mew Mew, and people weren't worthy or whatever.
No. I made a joke calling my dick Mew Mew, and then I stopped and started laughing my ass off, and I was like, very few are worthy.
So later on after the show, because we did this whole thing, we started. I can never watch Thor, and I did, by the way, the same way again, because every time
Cat Davis
Thor's
tells it-
hammer was involved, it was like thinking about being Jamil's penis on some reason. But the
But
part
you know
that
what?
got me the worst part was sitting there watching Sir Anthony Hopkins whisper to Jamil's penis, going,
However,
"Only those who are worthy
however, if you
can wield this."
However, if you transpose my penis with Mjolnir, it then makes it really clear why Hulk was pissed off that
Boop. All right, let's try
At
that
some
now.
point, you just hit the mute button.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, now it's working.
And now it seems to be working. But we're frozen everywhere. I don't know what the hell just happened.
You hit it.
No, it's your cock that caused the problem.
You know, not the first time I've heard that.
Yeah. We slammed down Jamil's hammer and the entire stream with the ship. Echoes.
So it's not headshots to roommate.